Hello everyone in Daniel's a very beautiful day, and today we have the almighty spirit husband. We have Dras Francois.
Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys.
Alright, before we begin this, I just want to have seen a lot of misinformed narratives going around social media that we a bunch of people who hate women. The first thing I really want you guys to understand is that none of us here hate women. I do not hate women. I have nothing against women. I've said this 1,000 times. I have a mother. I have a sister. But that does not mean that if I see something wrong, if I see a woman do something wrong, I cannot call her to order and say, look, what you're doing is not right. And I believe that Dras Francois is not gay. I believe that the Almighty Spirit also.
I love women, but I don't love nonsense. I don't love feminists.
I believe that
none of us are gay because I saw in one of the comments someone said, "No worry, nah, get it." That's their business. That is your business. The last time I love women, but not all the good ones. Not the one following Obidi. So stay away from me. I'm very specific. Stay away from me.
We've had a lot of mixed reaction on our last post, and it's not funny. You know, we've seen a lot of blogs, make it look like that was the topic of the day. We sat down and we were like, if terrorists carry your wife, what will you do? That was not what we were talking about. And I would want, Dras Francois to react on that first before we continue. Dras.
It was surprising to me because yesterday, my woman sent me the link to this video that we're talking about. And the first thing she asked was, were you on this podcast? And I said, yes. And then the next thing is like, so what was your opinion? In my mind, okay, so you want to know whether you're like me. I'm not just going to respond to her, I'm responding to everybody at once, right? On this podcast, when we come here, we are three diverse people, but we share a common goal, which is to educate, right? And to share relevant information that we believe will be beneficial to well-thinking individuals, right? And so when we see something go out like that and then it's attributed to all of us at the same time, I beg to differ because like the host here said, if that wasn't even the bone of contention on that day, that was not the topic. Okay, the topic was entirely different, but you know how these things go. It just came in. On my own, I love women. I have a woman in my life, which I am so grateful for because she's been a blessing to me. But then again, on the question itself, I think I'd rather not even dive into that. But clearly, I do not share in the school of thought, let me call it, of spirit husband, because we react to things differently, basically. For me, perhaps I would have done something different, okay? But I think it's important that going forward, we also set the record straight, okay? That people, essentially, this is what most Nigerians do not seem to agree with and understand, that people are entitled to their own opinion.
Exactly.
Okay, and whatever someone comes out and says, it is his opinion. So you can't even, because some people, there's been a lot of cyberbullying going on.
Yeah.
Cyberbullied, I mean, all of us here, we've been bullied, in the cyberspace. I mean, we are seated here and not all of us agree on any matter. I support Tinubu, for instance, for second term, and they don't. So these are the things that we're talking about, okay? So I believe that hopefully, as we move forward, we will be able to cross and share ideas as we go on.
If we all seated here share the same train of thoughts, what we are saying will make no sense.
Exactly.
Why a discussion makes sense is that people come with diverse opinions and then we talk about it and then we come to a common resolution. That is his own opinion. That's what he thinks. That's what he would do. I saw a comment, someone say you should have walked him out of the studio.
Let the person come and walk me out.
I don't say, why would you laugh? For crying out loud, I'm a human being. And it's how do they call it? I think is a involuntary action.
Reaction, right?
It's an involuntary reaction.
And
Like
sometimes
someone,
when things are just so shocking that you didn't even expect.
you didn't
it comes
expect
out
it.
amusing and
Exactly. So when you people make it look like everybody in this podcast, hates women, we bring women here. We talk to women here. We bring women here to this podcast, and you can look at the list of content that we have. It's always a mix of men and women. I would want the spirit husband to react to the backlash he's been having because it was unexpected.
To express yourself, and I'm here expressing my own self, and you are angry, you are throwing insult at me. The difference is I will not insult you because I was raised properly. You will not. From the comment section, I see the way the women are responding with so much insult. Now you like that, I will come pay money, made them release. That is my own opinion because I've never seen a sacrifice a lady did for me. You all said that marriage is not an achievement, so why are you crying? I thought you all said women do not want to get married. Is it the men that made such statement? No, so why are you angry? They said when a man is broke, leave him. What if I pay the ransom and I go broke? The wife that I save will leave me. Okay, you think I don't watch how you people analyze things? Keep on analyzing. I guess you all have forgotten the trauma that comes with all this. Let me tell you, on social media, like I said before in the first post, everybody puts themselves first. I put myself first here before any other person, right? So the same messages you people teach, this is the opposite of it in a different gender. A woman left the husband unprovoked. The husband did not abuse her, left the husband, slept with a celebrity and moved in with him. The lady, the man that was left behind, not because he was deformed or he had trauma, came online to express himself. Because according to you people, you feel men should not be emotional, men should not speak. The man came out and you are trying to bully the man not to speak, to express his pain. But if it was a woman, you all will listen to, and you are trying to shut me up to the no born you. You don't tell me what to say. The woman, my wife I'm talking about, am I married to you? I'm talking about my own wife here. I know how she treats me. She wouldn't do the same for me. So you don't tell me how to react because you all feel you are better of me. No, now you don't just have the balls to say what is on your mind. Most of you celebrities have left your wife because she cheated. Most guys have left their girlfriend because of this same thing. And you want me to spend my last cash in this economy to release such a person that is a feminist and listening to Obidi and other feminists that are trying to decentralize men, that are happy whenever men cry. But I see what you people did to Frank. That is what, anything that brings pain to men. You don't like when men have audacity to speak their mind. I have the audacity and the balls, baby. I will say my mind anyway. Do you feel uncomfortable? That is how we feel uncomfortable when you all come online to make noise. This is the exact opposite of what the feminists are doing. Leave a man whenever you are not happy. Put yourself first. And that is what I'm doing. Okay? So let's keep up with the energy. You think you can bully me to keep quiet? I see your comments and I know rich. Including those so-called content creators from my place. On the social media space, it is very, very okay for a woman to abandon a man, to leave a man whenever she's uncomfortable or the situation is overwhelming. But when it came to my own personal opinion, you all are analyzing the video, creating content with it. But I want you to understand that people that go through such trauma, they are never the same. And I have the right to take myself out of that situation. What if I had the ransom to pay and I brought her back home and one day we are sleeping on the same bed and all of a sudden this woman don't carry things, don't they chook me before she snap out to realize that I'm not a bandit that took her to the bush, I'm gone. Come on, we know what PTSD is, right? You will try, you will deceive yourself that you can cope with the situation, but on the long run, you will tell yourself the truth. Like what happened in Delta State, they said all men are the same. I did my house, they say we are the same. Say now we they do it in the happen for Delta State. Now imagine a woman that goes through that. She will even see me as part of the problem. I don't want to be there, right? What she needs is therapy, not love. I have been listening to Obidi and the rest of the feminists very well. They say they should not marry a poor man. I did not marry from a poor background. If I don't pay the ransom, it does not mean I'm evil. that I said they should end her, the family will pay. Yes, the family will pay the ransom and get her released. And when she is released, I've learned something from one of you, Tonto Dike. I can refuse to pay the ransom, and when the family releases her, and I check that her mental health is still okay, I'll go back to apologize. The same way you all encourage Tonto Dike X to still be with them because of the children, you should also use the same energy to encourage my wife to still be with me because I've realized that she's still mentally okay.
I am happy that you are very okay because I was very concerned at first
about his mental
health because
by the way, I think this is
it is the men's mental health.
Month.
Yeah, I was watching this one VDM's post where he was talking about how horrific it is for these bandits to kidnap women, and I might not agree with his train of thoughts though, but William said something. He said that the woman came back after he had been molested, and he could not even sleep with the husband again. The husband wants to touch her, she will just run away because of how she feels. See, sometimes this thing that he's saying, it might not even be him. It might be the wife who does not even want him to touch her again because she feels somehow. Do you understand? So when there are two sides to this. Take note I do not agree with his own train of thought, but it is two-sided. We need
something to be taken out of.
Yeah. As you are looking at the negative side, look at the positive side too. Actually, that's what I always tell people. Life is not balanced until you check the two sides. It shouldn't always have to be one-sided. Have you thought about his mental health? How is he going to live with it? So, I do not blame any man who cannot cope with it and might be emotionally strong to live with it. He might not be.
I'm a weak man.
Do you understand? He might not be emotionally strong to deal with it. He might wake up one day due to the mental stress and he commits suicide.
They will still don't care about men.
I'm telling you the truth. He might wake up one day because of the mental stress and he will choose to commit suicide because he cannot live with it. So have we gotten to that extent? Because everybody is looking at one side. And that's the problem I have with this thing. The problem I have is that we tend to prioritize women and we forget about men. That's my only problem. I don't agree with what he's saying, but we need to check up on the men too. Do you understand? As important as a woman is, that is how important a man is. Once again, I do not agree with his train of thought, but people are entitled to their own opinion. You don't know how frail they are. You don't know how weak they are emotionally. It takes an emotionally strong man to be able to live with that kind of trauma. It takes emotional maturity for you to live with it for the rest of your life. So he deserves some slack. Cut him some slacks. Because you might not know how weak it is, but I don't know how strong he is. I mean, guy, not the person that face hardship for life. Normal hardship will go commit suicide.
Go kill himself.
This is a question now that I'm putting out there. Why is it that when a man just says something, they must kill him? Kill that man, bury him, finish him up, kill him. Why would he say that? We made a post, we talked about Frank Edogo's wife here and Chike. I swear to God, almost every woman was supporting Frank Edogo's wife. I even had to make a reaction video to talk about how it is so bad that a lot of women are rubbishing marriage. They are trampling on the sacredness of marriage. A woman, and I was complaining that if women are like this, if family or marriage is being done like this, how will we train good children that will be able to lead tomorrow? A woman came to my comment section and said that if a woman cannot lead the family, whether men are born with empty brains not to be able to raise the family. It's still on my page. Those were women. So when it gets to a turn of a man, crucify him.
When you look at it that way, you look at what's the end goal. Where is society driving to in the long run? If society continues in this decadence, I give you just 5 years, 10 years down the line, you will not you will look around yourself and be like, am I the only sane person alive at this time? Because the things that we promote and the things that we permit are things that the younger ones coming are seeing it. I have nieces under 16s. I have a nephew. He's barely 10. And somehow he has access to a phone. He goes on TikTok. He goes on Facebook. He knows how to read and write. And then he sees these things and he can read it. Because once these things go out, they are on our FIPs, they are on our timelines. They see it, they learn from society. In this time and age, your kids are going to learn more from society than they even learn from you, unfortunately.
Exactly.
You know? And you cannot really control much. So when you see people like us sit out and we try to dig into and ask questions that ordinarily maybe people would not want to ask, it's not as if we don't really have anything to do. I saw on one of the comments, leave him, it's for content. It's not be content. That's his point of view. Not be content.
I cannot put myself in such danger because it will never end well. Do feminism speak about or endorse healthy marriage? No, they want you to be single as a lady. They want you to cause pain to men. And you do not want men to speak of the evil done to them by the female gender. I'm not saying that all female are evil, but I'm specific about those under that canopy. Okay? So you will not train those children to come and disrupt my own life because they will not bring peace. I have a choice.
So the truth is, I said this when I was reacting to when women were saying that marriage is not important. Women of now just want to have kids and they're okay. Imagine, that's what I was getting. The point is, go back to all the posts that we have made. I say women will come there and say, we don't want to marry. Like, I'm talking about hundreds, 200, 300, thousands of comments from women. Who are these women? Where are they now? Are they the same people advocating for marriage when they don't want it?
Okay.
That's what scares me, because I said it in that post. I say the way people are going, you make men to be afraid of marriage. You make men to be not interested in marriage. You make men feel like any woman can betray them anytime. Because if I feel like you're gonna betray me, I'll betray you. Do you understand? If I feel that my union with you is not safe, I'm not there is no trust. I cannot trust you to be at my side when the going is tough for me. I will not be there for you when the going is tough for you. You understand? So when you give a man the mindset that marriage is a child's play, it is not sacred, it's not something, it's not a do or die affair.
It's something that you can easily walk out when you are not happy.
Yeah, for God's sake, you made a vow for better and for worse. When you make it feel to me that this thing is not for better, for worse, it is when things are better, when things are worse for you, I've left you. When things become worse for you, I will leave. Actually, That's an average man thinking. Because they are, as much as the ladies are posting and are saying these things, men are also seeing it.
We have seen it.
They are slowly building a wall to protect them. Slowly. So you sitting down expecting the traditional kind of man, the kind of man you used to know before, it's not possible anymore because they are evolving. The same way women are evolving and creating some kind of movement called feminism, men are also evolving, creating a movement that is unknown yet to man, which will come up with a name tomorrow.
So much mental strength
maybe
to resist
the spirit
whatever
husband movement.
I'm a very wicked spiritual husband. Very wicked
maybe the spirit husband movement. Do you understand? So let's not get there. That is what I've been saying in the one. Let's prime our life. Let's call ourselves to order. As a woman, leave feminism aside. If you are married, take care of your family. Take care of your husband. Be humble.
Be kind, because you cannot be rude and expect me to be kind to you. Which did you use?
Exactly. So that a man can reciprocate the love to you.
If you're amongst those that say marriage is not an achievement, sorry, this is your tears. I have to drink it. Salty. I think I need to add some sugar because I need to finish it. Right? But if at any point you all change your mind and you want to be married to stay as wives to protect the interests of the family, and maybe by then I will see someone worthy enough to give my heart. Do you understand? I'll have a change of mind. But for now, I stick with the feminists. I listen to them and I reciprocate the same energy. Because
you don't know what he has been through. You don't know his story.
Let them judge me.
You don't know his story, so you cannot judge him. Once again, I'll repeat this. I might be emotionally strong to chase whatever. He might be emotionally strong to chase whatever. He might not be.
I'm a weak man.
So whatever you are saying, put that into consideration. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out for now.